Okay, what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you how to screen for relative strength. We're going to have a look at the stocks that populate the list, and then we're going to have a quick look under the hood and see what gives those stocks the relative strength characteristics. So first things first, the US market put its high in on the 19th of the 2nd 20. So I've compared the 19th of the 2nd 20 with the last trading day's close, and if I order this list, it will show you all the stocks what are positive or negative since that date. So if we just zoom down to the last positive stock, we've got 71 positive stocks out of the whole S&P 500 here. Now I've just run the whole of the US market. 16% of those stocks are positive. Extremely small number, since that market top. So I did the same for the UK. The UK all share topped out on the 17th of the 1st 20. I screened the whole UK market, and lo and behold, 16% of the UK market was positive since that date as well. So pretty much the same both sides of the pond. So first things first, let's just go to the top of the list. You can see the kind of stocks what are populating the top of the list here. I'll just punch a few in to my GTRS watch list. So first things first, well, you've got Netflix there. We know it's trading the top right hand edge of the chart. This is the growth of it. I measure everything by growth and trend. ZM. Look at these growth figures here. It's not one of the best leading stocks for stories of growth, or because they're talking about it. It's there for a very good reason. It's knocking it out of the park with its growth. Let's have a look what else is in that list. REGN. We know the sectors what are hot as well. The ones what aren't the sort of safety sectors, the utilities, pharmaceuticals, technology, hot sectors. REGN. So same again, number 12 in my list, right up there in the top 40. Just knocking it out of the park with what I like to sort of screen towards in the growth stats. We could go on all day with this. Nvidia, year on year accelerating, huge growth. Must have had a pretty good comparable figure to be decelerating with 66 forward. Number 2 in my list. Great growth. NVDA. 17 in the relative strength list. So really crude but simple, but also effective way of screening for the best stocks. So don't take my word for it. The way I something I learned a long time ago, that gold stocks tend to move out with leaders. So you'll notice that the lists if you looked at the IBD list, it's probably populated with gold stocks and these stocks we're looking at now. I know the UK is got a lot more sort of gold stocks and mining stocks in there. Let's just order this. POG's up there, one of the favourites at trading basis. CDO just trending higher there. Plus, let's start punching a few of these into the GTRS watch list. Plus, knocking it out of the park with growth. Not that high in the list, it's down at 72, but another gold stock, top right hand side, polymetal. This one's been probably my favourite of the large caps. Well, definitely my favourite of the large caps. Number one in the list. It's knocking it out of the park with what I like to see in the growth stocks. And another pharmaceutical, Avon, that's another one. I know this one's been in the list for about 18 months now, I think. What's the ticker again? Avon. Yeah, knocking it out of the park, number 13 in the list. So, a lot of these stocks, they're not high in my growth list because they're trading the top right hand edge. They're high in my growth list because they've got growth. The ones with the best growth will float to the surface. Best growth, best technicals. And once something is technically bullish, it can't get more technically bullish. So it can be 100% technically bullish here, and it doesn't make it any more bullish being up here in the top right hand side, is what I'm trying to say. So they're not in the list because they're the trending stocks. They're in the list because they've got the best, look under the hood. Why are these stocks moving? Good growth. Do a simple relative strength screen. It will find all the stocks what are refusing to go down in a bad market. It will find all the stocks what's lead out in the new market. It's an extremely simple way to do things. Also, just because I'm talking about these stocks now doesn't mean there's anything actionable. I buy breakouts and pullbacks. That's my game. The entry is personal to my style of trading. Doesn't mean the stock won't keep going up. Do not take any of these as actionable ideas. Just they're the best stocks coming out of this leg so far. The ones what have recovered basically and started trading new highs since that previous date. So real simple exercise. Now, I share this GTRS watch list. We share their watch list every night. I screen the market every night. I wait at the station to get on board the ones I want to ride, be it trend or swing trade. The market's been more suited to US swing entries recently for me, for my style. So, that's my style, but we see all these stocks every night. Okay.